I know, it's crazy, right? I'm going to Spain. Yeah, I'll be there for 3 weeks. Well, yeah, I'm gonna talk to her before I leave, of course. All right, see ya. Hello! My name is Ben, and a few friends of mine and I have come here to tell you a story in song. It's an opera called The Telephone by Gian Carlo Menotti. Now, in opera, there's many different types of voices. For example, when I sing, I'm what's called a baritone. A baritone is one of the lower of the men's voices. Perhaps you can remember some famous baritones from previous seasons, such as Figaro. I am the luckiest man in Seville. I am. La 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 la. I am the man with the charm and the skill. I am. La 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 la. I am in love with a wonderful young lady named Lucy. You hear that? That's Lucy warming up for the opera. Lucy is a soprano, which is one of the highest of the women voices. Can you think of any famous sopranos you may have heard? Oh, how about Figaro's friend Rosina from the Barber of Seville? You guys are going to love Lucy. I sure do. Now, in opera, there's usually an orchestra with violins and cellos and drums and bass and trumpets and Okay, there's a lot of instruments. But it's really hard to get them all into one car to bring them to you. So instead, what we've done is we brought our friend Jeremy to play all of the orchestra parts on the piano. Horns, violins, clarinet, cello, flute, and bass. Wow. Man, playing the orchestra parts on the piano for an opera takes a lot of practice and is really hard work. Oh, and there's one other really important part of an opera, and that is you, the audience. Yeah. Well, now that we've all been introduced, let's get on with our story and song. As I mentioned, I'm in love with Lucy. And you know what? I want to marry her. Check this out. Yeah. But I haven't quite figured out how to ask her. And to make matters hard, I just found out I have to go away to Spain on a really long business trip, so I absolutely must ask her today before I leave. But to make matters harder, Lucy loves to talk on her cell phone. So it's pretty hard to get a word in edgewise. You'll see what I mean. Now, like I said, you guys are the audience, so if you see something funny, laugh. If you hear something you like, applaud, and I'll see you later. I'm so glad you like it. Now, Lucy, I've something to tell you. I'm going to Spain.
Oh, dear, when are you going?
My plane leaves in an hour.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But before I go, I would like to ask you something.
What, dear?
You know how much I've always liked you.
Yes, dear.
Well then, I was just wondering, that is of course after I come back, if you would consider...
What, dear?
I don't quite know how to ask you.
Excuse me. Hello, hello. Oh, Margaret, it's you. I am so glad you called. I was just thinking of you. It's been a long time since you called me. Oh, I cannot come tonight. No, my dear, I'm not feeling very well. When? Where? I wish I could be there. I'm afraid I must not. Hello, hello. What did you say, my darling? What did you say? Hello, hello. Please speak louder. I heard the funniest thing. Jane and Paul are going to be married next July. Don't you think that is the funniest thing you ever heard? I know, of course. And how are you? And how is John? And how is Jean? You must tell them that I send them my love. And how is Ursula? And how is Natalie? And how is Rosalie? I hope she's gotten over a cold. And how is your mother? And how is your father? And how is dear little Granny? Aha! Aha! Oh dear. Well then, goodbye, goodbye, my dear, goodbye. I am so glad you called. I was just thinking of you. It's been a long time since you called me. Yes, you already told me that. Oh, my darling, of course I won't forget. Yes, yes, goodbye, my dear, goodbye. Yes, my darling, goodbye. Yes? Aha, That's the funniest thing I ever heard. And how are you? And Bets and Bob and Sarah and Sam, you must tell them that I send them my love. And how is the kitty cat? How is the dog? Oh, I'm so glad. Goodbye. Yes, Margaret? All right, goodbye. All right, goodbye. Now, Margaret, goodbye. So long. That was Margaret.
You don't say.
Isn't she funny?
She's a scream.
Would you like to know what she told me?
I'd love to, but not now. It is getting late, and there's so much I have to tell you.
All right, go on. What is it, darling? Excuse me. Hello, hello. What are you saying?
But now will you please listen to me? The time is getting shorter.
Would you like to know the exact time in Spain?
See.
It is 4:15 and 3.5 seconds.
Gracias. But now, please, will you listen to me?
Of course, what else have I done? Go on, then.
Well, as we were saying, you know how much I've always cared for you, so I was just wondering, that is, of course, after I come back, if you would consider... Oh, go insane!
I'm sorry. Hello, hello. Why, Georgia, but why must this really be so? What do you mean? Whoever told it to you? I never said that about you. If you don't believe me, you can call it Phyllis. How dare you say such a thing? Stop using such language. No, yes, no, I mean, I swear it isn't true. How can you believe that I say such a thing? Now listen to me. I'm not going to stand it if you call me names. Hello. Hello.
Listen, Lucy, listen now. Don't you cry, don't you cry. There is something I must tell you. Listen, Lucy, listen, dear. Don't you cry, don't you cry. Lift your face and dry your tears. Listen, Lucy, listen, dear. Don't you cry, don't you cry.
Oh, you don't understand. Let me go and get some more tissue.
Try again and again. What else can a man do except wait and then try and wait and then try once again? I'd rather contend with lover, husband, or in-laws than that digital monster who comes unasked and devours my day. For this thing can't be challenged, can't be poisoned or drowned. It has hundreds of lives and cell towers all over town. Oh.
You wicked man! What were you doing to it?
I was only trying.
The poor thing. Shame on you. Give it here.
I assure you it was all in self-defense.
You must have hit it first.
Lucy, can we two have a quiet talk?
Yes, dear, but first I must call up Pamela.
Pamela, why must you call her now?
I must tell her of my quarrel with George.
Can't you tell her afterwards?
Oh, no! I must get hold of her before she hears it from somebody else. It will
Lucy,
only
dear,
take a
please not
moment.
now.
I
I shall soon
very
be
short.
gone.
It will
Lucy,
only
dear,
take a
please not
moment.
now.
I
I shall soon be
short.
gone. Can't you wait until I
It will
go?
take me just a minute.
But I have no time to
I will
lose.
make it very short.
All right. But please, hurry.
I just had a call with George over the telephone. Shall I tell you all about it? It all began on a Sunday when Jean and I went skating. We got on the trolley and met Meg and Molly, so we sat down next to them. I've known both Meg and Molly for years and thought they were my friends. But what they have done to me now, I'll never, never forget. They started asking if I had seen George, and now I know why. I said I had seen him once, that's all they wanted to know. So one thing led to another, and while we gabbed about George, I told them what you told me you had heard about him and Joe. Yes, I told them what you told me you had heard about him and Joe. I know I was a fool, but now it is too late. They told him what I told them you had told me.
I've waited hour after hour, but she will never stop. I must tell her I love her, but that thing will not let me, and now I have to go, and she will never know.
Of course I said, oh George, my darling, how can you believe that I'd say such a thing? You know that in me you have a true friend. But he wouldn't believe me and cursed me up and down and kept calling me names, yes, all sorts of names. And then I said, oh George, my darling, if you don't believe me, you can call up Phyllis and ask her to tell you whether or not it is true. Of course I had to lie. What else was I to do? Oh, you'll never know how much I've been through. Oh, you'll never know how much I've been through.
I've waited hour after hour, but she will
thought I
never
would
stop.
die.
I must tell her I love her, but that thing will not let me, and now I have to go, and she will never know.
And now let's say goodbye.
I've heard that
I want to
before.
think it over.
She
If
only
anything
says
else should
she'd
happen
start
to me,
again.
I promise
If I
to
stay, I'll go
again.
mad. There's only one thing again.
My cell phone.
Your cell phone.
Always don't forget to call my cell phone, my darling. Remember to call every day. My cell phone. My cell phone. Always don't forget to call my cell phone, my darling. Remember to call every day. You always can reach me by ringing my cell phone, by ringing my cell phone, by ringing my cell phone. Put it in your contacts so you won't lose it. 206 792
206 792
3
3